So in the month of July, we have two major movies coming out. Well, we actually have three, with if you add the Jurassic World film to that list. But we definitely have two major comic book movies coming, and that is, of course, the Superman film, James Gunn's Superman, the launch of DCU or his DCU. Um, well, actually, the launch was Creature Commandos, but y'all know what I mean. And of course, Marvel's The Fantastic Four. Now, both of these films have had their tickets go on sale. You know, the early ticket sales has started with the Fantastic Four, and of course, uh, Superman had the Amazon pre-screening ticket sale for customers who were Amazon customers, and then after that, they had the tickets are on sale now trailer drop with the tickets going on sale. But with that being said, Fantastic Four broke the record for ticket sales, 1 day ticket sales this year. But Superman just launched their ticket sales. Let's see how it did. Let's take a look. So this is coming from comicbookmovie.com. Did Superman beat the Fantastic Four? First steps, first day in ticket pre-sales. Here's which movie triumphed. So the Fantastic Four, First Steps, and Superman both broke records during their respective first days of pre-sales. But which one of them came out on top? We have an answer, and it was surprisingly close. So tickets for Superman went on sale yesterday. Well, this, of course, would have been Monday. I'm a little behind. Um, and following reports that both it and Fantastic Four Steps, First Steps, excuse me, broke records during their respective first days of pre-sales. We know many of you will be eager to know which of them came out on top. According to box office analyst Luis Fernando, Superman's first 24 hours, including sales for prime preview screenings on Tuesday, were 1.1 times ahead of the Fantastic Four in the same time frame. So it's a small but not entirely insignificant difference, and it's hard not to wonder whether the chance to see the movie a few days earlier is what gave Superman the edge. Either way, it could be a close race at the box office for both movies, which will only really matter for those of you rooting for one over the other. As Fernando explains, let's keep in mind that Fantastic Four kicked off pre-sales 50 days earlier, while Superman did it 30 days earlier. And that also plays a factor here. It's easier to convince someone to buy a ticket to see a film in 1 month than justify to someone, let alone casuals, why should they buy now a ticket for a film coming out in 2 months. If the prime screenings didn't exist, Superman would still come slightly ahead of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, on par with the Batman, and 1.5 times ahead of Captain America Brave New World kickoffs. Remember, despite its disastrous run, even that managed to open with a respectable 88.8 million, he added. Superman currently has the edge over Fantastic Four First Steps, but we've seen many superhero movies open big only to plummet during their second weekends. Positive reviews and strong word of mouth will be crucial for Superman, especially as it's sandwiched between Jurassic World Rebirth and the Fantastic Four reboot. The same applies for the First Steps, as Marvel Studios can't afford another disappointment after Captain America Brave New World and Thunderbolts. We've seen some very early box office tracking for both movies, but reliable estimates likely won't drop until 2 weeks before their respective releases. They come out 2 weeks after us. There's room for us both, James Gunn recently said of the supposed competition between the movies. I love my friends at Marvel. You can find whatever discussions you'd want to find online. I'd focus on all the positivity around the films instead of getting sucked up in online fan wars. The Matt Shakman directed Fantastic Four First Steps is set to be released in theaters on July 25th, with Gunn's Superman arriving 2 weeks early on July 11th. So here's the thing. Clearly, both movies had great first day ticket sales, early ticket sales. Fantastic Four broke records. Superman broke records, and there's not a major difference, a 1.1 times difference, but there is a difference there with Superman getting the edge. Now, I bought tickets to Fantastic Four the day they went on sale, and I bought tickets to Superman the day they went on sale. I tried to get tickets for the Amazon screening, but I had to work and I was too late and it was sold out. Why? Because I want to see both these movies do good. Why? Because I'm a comic book fan. I am a movie fan. I am a superhero movie fan. I am a comic book movie fan. I love this stuff. So I don't understand why we live in a world where fanboys like clamor to get you to hate one over the other. Now I understand having a preference, right? When I when I when I was growing up, I read both DC and Marvel comic books. I had both, but I had preferences. But I bought both. But I think I gravitated more towards DC because I was a huge Batman fan. So I bought a lot of Batman comic books. But I bought both, and I want to see a good Fantastic Four movie, and I want to see a good Superman movie. Why? Because if they are good, that means we get more superhero films, and I'm for it. I know there are some people who are exhausted of them, and that is fine. I understand. Everyone has an opinion. That's cool. But me, I want more of it, and I want more good content. So I want both these films to do good. And I love that Pedro Pascal put out the Fantastic Four and Superman emblems combined and basically showing that it's all love on both sides. And I love that James Gunn said that there's enough room for both films to do great, because that's true. Like there are some, I don't know, man. Like again, I understand having a preference, right? And that's cool and voicing your opinion. But there's some weirdos out there. Like there's some people like legit hate DC or legit hate Marvel, and without even seeing a film, they will destroy it simply because of where it comes from. And I don't know. That's weird to me. As a comic book fan and as a comic book film fan, I want both these movies to succeed. I want every comic book movie that comes out to succeed because I want more of it. So the last thing I'm gonna do is go on some hate campaign because it's DC or because it's Marvel. But that's just me. With that being said, you can people have preferences and that's cool. Um, but me personally, it doesn't matter if it's Marvel or DC as long as it's good. That's all that matters to me because I want to see more. But anyways, it looks like at least when it comes to first day sales, Superman has the edge over Fantastic Four. What do you all think? Are you it must be Marvel or it must be DC, or are you like me? You just want to see good comic book movies and more of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.